This is an instructional video that will guide you through the processes required to conduct a private COVID test quickly and easily from a home or an office environment. Blue Horizon arrange both coronavirus PCR swabs that test for current COVID infections and coronavirus antibody tests that can test for past COVID infections. This video is specifically for the COVID PCR swab tests. Before you begin, it is important that you have thoroughly read the instructions provided, as they give information not just on how to provide a valid sample, but also on how to arrange a courier and register your private coronavirus test kit. The test consists of a swab that is brushed against areas of your nose and throat and is then couriered to our laboratory. Your test will arrive in a Blue Horizon box and slipcase. It will contain a swab and preservative vial, a specimen transport bag, 3 barcodes, an instruction manual, and an envelope for return postage. Specifically, the laboratory then tests the swab for RNA fragments of SARS-CoV-2, the virus that causes COVID-19. It has a test specificity of 100% and a test sensitivity of over 95% at 0.75 copies of viral RNA per microliter, making false positives or false negatives highly unlikely. After washing your hands thoroughly, open your swab pack. Unscrew the cap and place it upside down beside the upright preservative vial. Tear open the package of sampling swab and take it out carefully. You are now ready to collect your swab samples. You will use the same swab to collect samples from the throat and the nostrils. It is essential that you collect enough genetic material from your private COVID test, as both human DNA and viral RNA are needed for a viable sample. Making sure your mouth is not dry before swabbing, you should make sure the swab has firm contact with these 7 areas of the mouth for at least 10 seconds each. At each location, carefully but firmly rotate the swab to ensure adequate sampling. The swab should be moist once finished. Now place the swab 2 to 3 centimeters into each nostril. Rotate firmly around the edges for at least 20 seconds per nostril. Place the swab in the preservative, snap off at the middle and screw the cap on tightly. Barcode 1 should be placed on your instruction sheet. It may also be useful to write your name for your own reference, in case you have many samples being taken at the same time. Peel off barcode 2 and place on the tube underneath the existing label. Put the tube in the biohazard bag with absorbent pads, then peel it and seal it. Peel off barcode 3 and place on the biohazard bag as shown. Individual biohazard bags can then be placed inside the box and sleeve and placed in the return envelope to the laboratory. In the case of multiple returns from the same address, the courier should only have to pick up the one package, so multiple individual sample biohazard bags can be placed within one laboratory envelope. If you have a courier included as part of your private coronavirus test agreement, this should be organised in advance. Fill out the web form to request a courier, which can pick up on any weekday for delivery to the laboratory the next calendar day. It is vitally important, unless you have a batch submission form for multiple kits, to register each private COVID testing kit online. For pre-flight requirements, you can enter your passport number. This can be done at the link below. If successful, you should get a confirmation email. Do this on the day that the courier collects. If the sample arrives at the laboratory and the barcode has not been registered, this will mean that results are delayed, as your sample will be outside of the usual laboratory workflow. Private COVID test results will be sent from the laboratory analyzer directly to the email address provided, with the aim of providing them in around 24 hours. They will be sent as a PDF attachment. If you would like more information about the COVID PCR swab tests or COVID antibody testing available privately, or if you represent a company or organisation and would like more information on implementing a Blue Horizon COVID corporate solutions, please follow the relevant link. I hope this has given you a broader idea of the testing procedure and associated administration for private COVID testing. If you would like to contact us at Blue Horizon, please use our chat service online or contact us using the forms on our website at bluehorizonbloodtests.co.uk.